Well. Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to another One Man, Dark Man podcast. And I am, of course, your host, good old Dirt. Oh, hold on. Hey, the Rich Omega, I'm always on time, man. I'm always on time. How dare you? What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for rocking out with good old Darkness here. And listen, we actually had some stuff to talk about today. Actually, some news today, man. I'm happy about it. Guerrilla Games. Now, listen. I'm not a fan of their games. Killzone. I think I finished Killzone 2 and 3. Those games were okay. Not a fan of Horizon. But something they've always done well was graphics. They always had very good graphics. But their latest game, let's just say things ain't the same no more, player. Things ain't the same. But listen, we'll talk about that. I can't wait to talk about that because I remember PlayStation fanboys having a lot of opinions about games with that art style. Oh my God. Games with that art style, they roasted the shit. Oh my God. You know what? We'll get to it in a few. Listen, y'all, like I said, we got some stuff to talk about. Xbox. There's a controversy going around about their sales. The Xbox Series X and S. Now, people have been saying they're at 30 million. I always said they're above 30 million. I think some people took some shots at me, like Freddie Fox. Freddie Fox, you POS. Maybe Shane G took some shots at me because I would say 30 million, 30 plus million. But they might be above that. Now, I don't know if they are 48 million, but some people are saying that Rockstar Games, they came out there and said there's 138 million current, Gen 9 consoles available. So some people said, did they include Nintendo? Some people said yes. Some people said no. Nobody knows. But I think it's pretty safe to say they're over 30 million because we have been saying 30 million for the last, 2 or 3 years. I'm just like, we don't know how much it's. I just say over 30 million. That's what I will always say. But it's not at 26 million like some of these punk-ass ponies say. So, listen, AMD, Lisa Su said the Xbox, next gen Xbox, because Jed said it was like the code name was never Magnus. So where in the hell did that Magnus shit come from? I don't know. But he said that is like Lisa Su said it's coming next year. Now we've heard the rumor that it's coming next year. Cool. But yeah, AMD, the people that's making parts for it, yeah, they know. They know. So, like I said, it's very interesting stuff, bro. We got some other stuff to talk about, man. PlayStation, listen, y'all. I'm stuttering today. I'm sorry. We talk about this shit all of the time. They're living off a third party. And that's just not me making the shit up. Apparently, Ghost of Yote did pretty decent for them. But third party is making them money. And listen, I'm not hating on that. That's fine. They're making money. But it goes back to the PlayStation fanboys for me. Look at all these bangers. You talking about the bangers that's everywhere else too? Let's talk some shit, y'all. Let's talk some shit. But anyway, thank you guys for rocking out with me. I truly appreciate you guys stopping by. Yes, you know I love you guys. Maurice Branch, member for 41 months, he says, what's up, Dirt? Just showing my support on my day off. Maurice Branch is off today, y'all. So give a shout out to Maurice Branch. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, Therapist with the 5. So what? Xbox had low console sales. We've been known that, you ponies. Stop begging for Xbox games then. PS5 exclusive, less console. No games, console. Angry Therapist, when you do these podcasts, you kind of regurgitate the same information. We talk about the same shit. I tell the same stories. It's not intentional. It's just, I do Dark Man, I do WBG, I do TTS. We do multiple podcasts in the same week, so sometimes you say the same shit. With that being said, Xbox, we know what Xbox is doing, bro. I was taking shots at that Horizon multiplayer game, right? And this one guy said, well, it's doing better than Xbox. Okay, what is that your comeback? Is that your comeback? You need to realize what Guerrilla Games, the game that they're making, listen, the game might be fun. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But these are the types of games Ponies roasted Xbox for last generation. Do you understand that? We're about to get into Angry Therapist. Thank you, bro. Jimmy Mack with the 5. Sony reported a 4% decline in gaming revenue and a 16% drop in PlayStation 5 console sales, despite record high monthly active users. Absolutely. They're eating off a third party. And let me say this again. That's fine, bro. I'm not hating on that. I'm not hating on them eating off a third party. I'm not. But Pony, shut y'all asses up. Because, your boy got receipts. J-Dub tried to come for me today because I was roasting the Horizon multiplayer game. And he pulled up, I'm going to show you guys later, but he pulled a receipt, me mentioning Redfall, but I did not say I love Redfall or no shit like that. I just mentioned Redfall and he thought he got me. But then I easily went to my gallery on my phone and typed up J-Dub Concord, and a couple tweets popped right on up. I told you guys I keep receipts forever. And roasted this punk ass. They better leave me alone. Listen, I talk shit, but if you come for me directly, you better hope I don't have no ammo on your ass. And J-Dub, trust me, I have the most on him because he says the dumbest shit for years. And he won't shut up. He won't stop talking. The dude got like 300,000 tweets and shit. Vic Al Gambino, thanks for re-upping, bro. Shout out to you. Game trailers with the 5. Dirt. Take-Two had Xbox 29 million around 2024 and both consoles 94 million. Now, both consoles are 138 million and PS5 is at 83 million. Xbox is at 45. Well, they announced earlier that the PS5 is at 92 million. Yeah. So, I mean, listen, we'll never officially know, but I will say this, bro. Like we're going to talk about this later, but I think Xbox consoles the problem we have, we always compare them to PlayStation, right? Because PlayStation is a behemoth when it comes to console sales worldwide, right? I would never take that away from it or try to damage control this shit. When you look at Xbox, I know there's more gamers now than there was in the 80s and the 90s, but Xbox, their sales isn't where they want them to be because they want us to be back like in the 360 generation, but they're not. Like, people act like Xbox is 3DO or some shit. The Atari Jaguar. People act like Xbox is that, and they're not that, bro. Yes, they're not selling like PlayStation, but they're not the damn Atari Jaguar or the Dreamcast or the Wii U or some shit. That's how people act like they are, and that's just not the case. It's not. Game trailers is with another 2. He said, Ponies now switch sales. Take-Two don't do that. Yeah. Fuck them Ponies, bro. I see you be fighting all day with them assholes, don't you? Vic Al Gambino with the 2. They canceled Spider-Man MMO and kept that Horizon. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Time Maker Man with the 2. F the Ponies. Xbox sold over 48 million units. Not bad. I don't know if they sold over 48 million. That sounds a little high. But I think it's clear to say they're over 30 because, like, a lot of people have been saying 30 for 3 years now. I don't know if it's 48, though. I wouldn't say 48. Big Bad Mo, member for 29 months. Shout out to the Shadow Clan. And what's good, Tommy? There's going to be a lot of goalpost moving. Who the hell you call it Tommy, punk? How dare you? Oh, man. Yeah, Prince Green. I think they're around 34, 35 million. That's what I think. Yeah, because we don't know. Because some people said Take-Two included the Switch 2. Some say they didn't include it. We don't freaking know, bro. We really don't know. DJ Roberto Dogs with the Fire. Listening to One Man, Dark Man, Black Man, Shadow Man, Pitch, Black Man, Black Hole Man, Asphalt Man, 1% Tint Man podcast while I play Warhammer 40,000 Dirt Marine. Are you proud of that stupid chat, you asshole? Are you proud of that? You typed all that shit just to insult me? Hey, Sliffer, I'm telling you, some people are saying they included it. Some people said they didn't. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the show. Shout out to the 284 people in here already in the first 10 minutes of the show. You guys are awesome. Let's talk about this shit. I might actually do a video about this because some of the ponies are not happy, y'all. I'm seriously considering doing a video about this because some of the ponies are not happy. They're not happy with this Guerrilla Games new title, y'all. They're not happy with it. Jeez. Tula, I don't care about that music. Look at this shit. Look, man, I had some thoughts about this. I got some thoughts about this. Honestly, you know, the game, it looks how it looks. It doesn't look bad at all, right? The graphics doesn't look bad, but let's be real. Let's be real. That's Guerrilla Games. Guerrilla Games. The studio that makes very pretty games. Listen, the game will probably be fun, bro. I'm not here to question the gameplay. I'm not here to question none of that shit. I am here to talk about these PlayStation fanboys. Yeah, the stream is real choppy, bro. That's like StreamYard. Don't worry about it. I am here to talk about the PlayStation fanboys. Let me go back for a second, y'all. Y'all know how I am when I like to go back to last generation. Yes. I like to go, where's that old thing I used to have when I would go back to last generation, y'all. Let's go back. You see me crying on that? I think Cheo just sent me some. So he does not include the Switch. Oh shit. Okay, let's talk about it there. Let's talk about it, but we'll get to that later. Thank you, Cheo, for that info. Let's go back to last generation for a second, y'all. I gotta be real. I gotta be 100% real. I remember games like Crackdown 3. The biggest culprit was Sea of Thieves. Those games, like I said, Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay. I remember Xbox haters was comparing God of War to Sea of Thieves. I remember one XO, like remember the Xbox XO? I think they had like 2 or 3 of them. One year they showed Everwild, you know, just some more cartoony looking shit. They destroyed Xbox for these graphics. They destroyed Xbox for these, as they called them. What they called them? Tootie Woody Fruity type games or some shit. I forgot what they used to call it. Tinky Winky, yeah, Tinky Winky games. Destroyed Xbox. And this is the shit coming from Guerrilla Games. This dude right here. This is the shit that y'all, one of their biggest first-party studios, is doing. Now, listen, I understand the Xbox is not the same Xbox. I understand that Xbox is different. Xbox is unfamiliar to old Xbox fans with some of the things they're doing. PlayStation fans, not only does PlayStation not give you games like they used to, they used to give you games, 1 to 2, 3 AAA bangers a year. Now it's 1 AAA game and a bunch of shit like this. This is what Guerrilla Games been working on. I don't want to hear, well, they're still working on a single player game. I don't give a shit. I remember y'all roasting Xbox for their games, bro, for the art style. Y'all remember that? Because I do. I don't care that it's a multiplayer game. I don't care that it's a game service game. This is coming from Guerrilla Games. They couldn't do this game with the same graphics as Horizon, or just a little bit, less so. Just like that NC Soft game. Remember the one that's not coming to PS5? That one still looks damn good. Now listen, this game doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. It's just a certain art style that PlayStation fanboys made fun of for years. Listen, I'm not saying the game is going to be bad. I don't know. It could be fun, bro. It can do well. I don't give a shit. This is a first-party game from Guerrilla Games, who's known for their huge AAA big-budget games. I was arguing with a pony earlier. He was like, what's wrong with trying something new? Nothing. I just want you to realize that when Xbox tried something new with Sea of Thieves, y'all destroyed them. Remember, Sea of Thieves was a new concept. Rare, who always made games with that art style, for some reason, PlayStation fanboys thought Sea of Thieves was supposed to look like God of War or some shit. Imagine the Coalition did a side project that was a games as a service in the Gears of War universe, and it looked like this. Now, we know the Coalition is known for their graphics, right? The Gears franchise is known for how good it looks. What if they did a side project and made a games as a service that looked like this? So what do you guys think would happen? What do you, like Gear, oh, damn. Vampire, thank you for reminding me. Like Gears Pop. Hey, that was just a mobile game, but they roasted the shit. Y'all listen, bro. Let me tell y'all something. Imagine that, though, right? The Coalition. Now, not a side studio. Say the Coalition made a side project that looked like this in the Gears universe. What would PlayStation fanboys be saying? I mean, seriously, y'all. Hey, Paris, I'm fine with Guerrilla trying something new. I have no problem with that. But Paris, what would happen if the Coalition did a side project in a Gears universe that was a games as a service that looked like this? What would be being said on the internet right now? You know what it they will be destroying Xbox. Just like they did Sea of Thieves. Rare trying something new. And I didn't even like Sea of Thieves, but Rare trying something new. They compare Sea of Thieves to God of War graphically. Us Xbox guys say, yo, those are two different types of games. Those are two different types of games. Why would you compare God of War to Sea of Thieves graphically? They say, I don't care. This is the type of shit Xbox is putting out. Listen, I'm just having fun, man. Like the game could be fine. I'm just joking and having fun. I'm not joking, but I'm having fun. But at the same time, we know what would be happening, bro, if this was a side project from it, an Xbox first-party studio known for how great their games look. All right. But look, yeah, the game might be fine. It might do well. I don't know. But yeah. Time Maker Man with the 5. Hey, if ponies don't buy this Horizon game, then PlayStation is dead. You can tell it's a smaller buzz. I mean, the game might be fine, man, you know. But I will tell you this. I was able to get a few receipts, and some PlayStation guys are upset. I already made the thumbnail for tomorrow's video. I need to do it tonight, though, but they're going to be upset. They are upset. Jimmy Mack with the 2. Sony wants their forever game. Xbox got like 4. Yeah. See, this goes back to what I always said. You have to change your fans' way of thinking, right? It's happening with Xbox. We've always known Xbox to have exclusives, right? Exclusives, Halo exclusive, Gears exclusive. We've always known that from Xbox. But clearly that has changed. And what they had to do, they had to, time helps. Time by itself helps change things or helps you cope with certain things, right? So we had to be conditioned to understand that this isn't the same Xbox anymore. PlayStation guys have to be conditioned that this is not the PS4 generation anymore. This is not the same PlayStation. This is not the PS4 generation where they gave them all those single player great bangers, right? Bangers, quote unquote. The first indication was when they started putting their games on PC. Then we heard about the games as a service stuff. So what happens, PlayStation fans, they must change their way of thinking that they're still going to have their single player games. They're still going to have Wolverine, Ghost of Yotei. They're still going to have solid single-player games, but they're also going to have shit like this. When last generation, all they had was single-player games, first party. Right? Then you look at Xbox, us Xbox guys are like, yo, the output from Xbox first party is insane. It's what we excuse me. It's what we waited for. But now we got to share them bitches with PlayStation, Nintendo, and whoever else. So it's our decision. Listen, man, we still get to play these games how we want. Okay, whatever. Life goes on. So PlayStation guys got to realize, look, man, PlayStation will do some shit like this occasionally now. They will. And you don't have to partake. You don't. Come on, camera. Stop with the shit. You don't have to partake. Because a lot of those guys did not partake with Concord, damn it. They did not partake with Concord, and you see what happened to that game. So, but I thought it was weird that they announced it on just like a random Thursday and shit. DJ Brodo Doss with the 2. Let's go back. Stories from the Shadow Realm. Man, stop it. Maybe we're talking about video games here, sir. It's getting hot now. Oh, shit. The Amazing Neil with the 2. That game looks like dog shit dirt. That's fine, man. The Angry There was with the 2. Sony really trying hard to make the game relevant. I mean, they should, right? That's their game. They should try to make it relevant, but it might work, it might not work. They tried to make Concord relevant too, bro. It didn't work. It's funny how ponies forget. They try to act like Concord didn't exist. But it did. P. Lump member for 24 months, and people did all that hating on my personal game of the year, Avowed. You can't make this shit up. Make it make sense. I loved Avowed. I thought that game was great. I remember I told you guys the Outer Wars 2 didn't hit me how Outer Wars 1 did. I still want to go back to it, but something, I don't know, something just didn't vibe with me with Outer Wars 2 for some reason. That's just me though. But Avowed was fantastic. I will go back to Outer Worlds 2, though. Angry Therapist with the 2 Horizons Piscord 2.0 grand opening. Grand opening? Grand closing. I don't know why y'all hate on that game. Thank you, Angry Therapist. Electron Bandit with the 5. Holy shit. That shit looks like hot garbage. That is not the same PlayStation. These ponies are cooked, and we are the chefs. Tilt away. Talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit. Jay, remember with the 2, I'm gonna be a bot and believe that 48 million number. That's funny. I mean, listen, if that shit is true, that would be fantastic. But I don't believe it's that much. But it's definitely over 30. I'm thinking about 35. That's what I'm thinking, bro. Kids are with the 2. Gorilla saw Concord. Like, yes, let's do some of that. You know, I am going to talk about the console sales in the few because Shayo Walker did send me something that I'm gonna read. Like I said, Kizzle said Gorilla saw Concord. Like, yes, let's do some of that. I don't see it flopping like Concord, or will it? Let's see how that beta does. The legendary X bot with the 2 Fortnite look better than this dog shit. No horse shit. Is that a horse? What is that? Moose shit? What is? I don't know what the hell it is. It's too small. I can't see it. Did the pony come in here? Admit. He's talking about Xbox full for third party. Really, bro? Come on, man. That's all you got, bro. Talking about deflecting. Well, I know the game looks like shit, but Xbox is third party. Yeah, we know, bro. We've been on for 2 years now. Treybone with the 2. If this was the coalition, they would roast them. Hell yeah, bro. They would kill them. Game Shark with the 5. This is Hiroki Totoki influence. Less realistic equals less cost. More potential profit. Hashtag I hate them. Valid point, bro. Valid point. Why so serious? Member of 31 months. Happy Dirt History Month. Taste my money. What? Come on, man. Show some damn respect. Victor Click, member for 34 months. Ponies be thinking they have a W and end up looking like dumbasses. TTS Dirt. Either ray tracing is on full effect. Stop it. What's up, Vic? Where you been at, man? Yeah, so yeah, bro. I mean, listen, I ain't, like the game could be fine. Like I said, the game could be fine, but yeah. We gonna talk some shit. Bro. Yeah. I got a couple tweets I was gonna pull up from PlayStation fanboys, but I'll wait till my video tomorrow. I'll talk about it in there. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and move on. Where I want to go next. Yeah, I don't care about that shit. So let me talk about this real quick. Since I'm talking about PlayStation, and we get to like some of the other shit a little bit later. As you see, if you look at my thumbnail, the guy reading the book. Doing the timestamp. PlayStation is surviving off of third party. Let me say it one more time. I'm not hating on that, y'all. I'm not hating on that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about the Xbox shit in a few pairs. I'm just getting my console war shit out first. If you don't mind. PlayStation say while PS5 hardware sales are starting to decline in the later half of the console's life cycle, software revenue from the PlayStation Store reached a record high due to major third-party franchises and new releases. Now, yeah, they're still making money, y'all. Can't hate the console sales going down a little bit. They'll tick back up later this year when GTA comes out. This is the thing. There's clearly nothing wrong with your console being the casual's console of choice. It works. PS4 was the console choice, 360 was, and that worked for those consoles. The PS5, I think where we talk a lot of shit and where some PlayStation fanboys kind of call them out is they just don't have as much first party stuff as they used to. Like I said, this is a different PlayStation. Like we was talking about the Horizon multiplayer game. I don't think ponies really want that. They want the bangers, the single player bangers. They want the Days Gones. They want the Last of Us's. They want the Spider-Mans. And they're still going to get those games. They're just spread apart, bro. PlayStation you can't cancel 12 games in 3 years and expect to have like an output like Xbox is having right now, like 4 or 5 big games dropping in the same year. That's just something that just doesn't happen. Can't happen for PlayStation. Not no time soon, not anytime soon. Right? So, Wolverine is going to be a big game. They have Soros. I don't know how big of a game Soros is going to be, but it is their game. It is a first party game. They have Marathon. No, I'm joking. Like Marathon might be okay. But the shit like this really hurts a lot of these fanboys' narratives. It just does. It hurts a lot of their narratives. Them including Halo in their list. I mean, it's accurate, obviously, but it's just like, damn. Nihon 3, they're saying it's a 6-month time exclusive. Now, part 1 and 2 was a forever exclusive, right? They're already saying Nihon 3 is a timed exclusive. We recently saw Square Enix talk about, yes, Final Fantasy VII Part 3 is going everywhere day 1. Listen, y'all. The exclusive shit. Okay, let me say this. Exclusives are still a thing, obviously. And me personally, I do wish Xbox still has some exclusives. The exclusive thing just doesn't hit the same anymore, y'all. I'm not talking about from a console war perspective. I'm talking about from these companies' perspectives. Square Enix said, no, Square Enix probably admitted they made a mistake going full exclusive with PlayStation with some of their big IPs or big games this generation. Forspoken was probably just a bad game, period. But at least it would have sold a couple more copies if it was on Xbox. Was Forspoken on PC? From the jump? I think it came on PC, but did it start off on PC? I don't know. I don't remember. So what you see, So what you see, what PlayStation, what Square Enix is doing is what a lot of companies are doing. What's the game? Crimson Desert, right? Did you guys see the report that PlayStation wanted that shit as an exclusive? But Crimson Desert people said, like, who made that? Pearl Abyss or something? They said, no, we want it to go everywhere. And then that shit is Xbox Play Anywhere, which is awesome, by the way, because I'm very interested in that game. This is just, bro. Capcom. We know in the Xbox 360 PS3 generation, Capcom was struggling. They were struggling. And the PS4, that's why they had to go to Sony. Help us make Street Fighter 5, please. Now, Capcom is doing fine. They're full multi-plat. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with PlayStation living off a third party. They're the more popular console. And that's on Xbox. That's on Xbox. Paris, thank you for that. That's on Xbox that PlayStation is the more popular console. Because when Xbox had the chance to take over, they effed up. But all I'm saying is that PlayStation is surviving off a third party because their first party just isn't hitting the same right now. But they're winning because when people go to a store or they look on Amazon or they go to Best Buy, most times now they're looking at PlayStations before Xbox. And that's on Xbox, y'all. That ain't on us. That's on Xbox. But with that being said, they don't have the output that Xbox does, right? We know Xbox is multi-plat. PlayStation has their live service games going to PC day one. Maybe their live service games will go to Xbox later. Some of them, like we know, Marathon is day one. But they don't have the output that Xbox has as far as their games. And Xbox games is going everywhere. If you look at what's happening, I think Xbox, even though their hardware kind of isn't selling well, selling better than we thought, but still not selling as great as PlayStation's is. They still have a plan, bro. I'm curious about PlayStation's plan. Are they going to just keep on riding this wave? Because I'm telling you right now, this year they're going to ride this multi-plat wave because GTA 6 is going to be huge for them. Absolutely huge. So they're going to continue to ride this multi-plat wave. But what happens in 2027, 2028? I don't know. I guess they're going to stick to, what's what? See, it's Xbox. It's the next gen. Xbox going to do anything to shake up the industry. It could. Remember, Xbox, they like to disrupt shit. Xbox Gamepass disrupted the industry. Remember, back in the original Xbox, broadband, that disrupted the industry. They're used to doing certain shit. So this hybrid console, what will it do to the industry? I'm curious about it. How will it affect PlayStation? Will people check it out? I don't know, man. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming June. Yeah, I'm enjoying that damn Final Fantasy game, bro. I told you guys on Darkman, somebody hit me up on Xbox Live. Like, ew, you playing Final Fantasy VII? Why? I was like, what do you mean, why? Because I like it. It's actually pretty good. Didn't you roast it? No, I didn't roast it. I probably made fun of certain things because it was a PlayStation exclusive. And I'm a bot. But no, that game is fire, bro. I told you, I'm still not a turn-based guy, so I never used to play turn-based games. But now that Final Fantasy is action, yeah, I'm loving that shit. I finished Final Fantasy 16, the first Final Fantasy game I've ever finished. I love that, but I'm loving 7 even a little bit more, man. A little bit more. So I'm definitely getting Rebirth. What's fire about Final Fantasy? I just like it, bro. I like the world. I like Midgard. I like the characters. I just like the shit. Stone King with the 10. Sony planning to keep games off Xbox. Next month, Sony has a $7.9 billion lawsuit that they will most likely lose. They need to save up their funds. It's funny shit, bro. So, yeah, but PlayStation is surviving off of that, and I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad. All right. So, Xbox, and so let me change up. Tom Warren wrote some shit about Xbox, y'all. Xbox in 2026. Big year, man. Goodness, this is a big year. Let me show you guys what Tom Warren said about Xbox. Final Fantasy Epic. Yo, no, I'm really loving that shit, man. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. That shit is fire. I'm such a different gamer now, man. I'm looking forward to a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm looking forward to Resident Evil. I didn't really play horror games in my 20s because I was like, they used to scare me. I love them now. I'm looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem. I'm looking forward to Crimson Desert. That game was not on my radar at all until I saw that last gameplay footage. I thought, oh, whoa, this shit looks all right. High on Life comes out, was it this month? Man, that's fire, bro. Anyway, Tom Warren says Halo campaign evolved tentatively targeting summer 2026. I think we all knew that, but yeah, I'm going to go through that campaign again. I don't know if I told you guys. If I didn't, let me go ahead and admit it right now. The original Halo didn't do nothing for me when I played the campaign. Now, I played it on my homie's house and the multiplayer was fun, but the campaign, I didn't finish it. Now, Halo 2 came out. Me and my homies put a lot of time in the multiplayer, but the campaigns, I didn't finish them. Part 3, I put a little more time in the campaign, but I still didn't finish it. I did play the multiplayer. It was fire. Now, Part 4, when it first came out, I really didn't play it much at all. Now, when the Master Chief Collection came out, I said, let me give these games a fair shake because I didn't put a lot of time in the campaigns. That's when I said, yo, this shit is fire. That's when I understood the love for Halo, for Master Chief. Playing Part 1. Part 2 was pretty good too, even though I didn't really care for the Arbiter. I didn't really care for him. But Part 3 was a dope campaign. Part 4, I thought was the best campaign. Part 4 campaign was phenomenal. Then, of course, Part 5 was okay. I beat that when it came out. Then I like Halo Infinite campaign. I think Halo Infinite might be my third favorite campaign, maybe. After Part 4, Part 3, and then like Halo Infinite, because I didn't really care for Part 5 campaign. But so I just admitted that to you guys. It was because of the Master Chief Collection I really got into the campaigns of Halo. So I'm looking forward to playing the remake, Campaign Evolved. The summer, man. Gears of War E-Day dropping the second half of 2026. Listen, y'all. Oh, yeah. See, I never finished the Reach campaign at all. So that's one I have to go back and play, y'all. Listen. Gears of War. I said this once and I'll say it again. I still feel that game is going to be one of the most impressive looking games this generation. One of the most impressive looking games of all time. I really think that. Like, you notice how they're not showing much of it? In 2024, you know, they had that trailer. They said it was in-engine. I'm thinking that game is going to be that. I'm thinking it's going to be that good, bro. Keon is in April. I'll check it out. Like maybe play it with the homies. But that game ain't really doing much for me. But I will check it out because it's in Gamepass. New Starfield content soon. A possible PS5 version is coming this year. We know it's coming. A PS5 version coming this year. Don't say it possible. You know that shit happening. Apparently, it's not going to the Switch, though. I guess maybe the Switch couldn't handle it. I don't know. I'm assuming. But they say this is supposed to be a pretty big content update for Starfield. I'm looking forward to it. Starfield was a fantastic game. I never did finish it, though. Fallout 3 Remastered is an active development. I never put a lot of time in any Fallout game. Fallout 3, I bought it because I was like, what's the fuss about this game? I loved it until like you got out of the chamber of the shelter. I thought the shelter part was kind of cool. It's real short, of course. But when I made it to the land, I ain't like that shit no more. I took it back to GameStop. So never really got into the Fallout games, but I will give it a fair shake because I am a different gamer now. New Xbox controller this year. Next gen Xbox controller with Wi-Fi to reduce cloud latency. Ooh. I don't know if my boy Joy listened, but the cloud is already fantastic on that ROG Ally X. And it's pretty good on the console too, bro. If they make that shit even better, oh man. But I wonder what this new Xbox controller is. It going to be something else that it does? Is this the possible Xbox Elite Series 3 controller? Ooh, yeah. I love those controllers. But I bought two of them. I bought the Halo one. The RB button started to stick. I bought another one. Then that shit started to stick drift. I was playing Final Fantasy 16. I was like, what the guy is he moving when I ain't touching it? Yeah, that shit started to trip. So I've been playing with my Doom controller. That one's good because it's a little bit heavier than the regular controllers. But I like the Elite controllers better. Potential premium PC tier merger. That's interesting. So what the PC Game Pass is going to be premium? I don't even know what the fuck that even mean, really. Improvements to the Xbox full screen experience that powers the Xbox Ally devices. Yeah, they'll probably do that because they're getting ready for the next gen Xbox, bro. Oh, it was about GTA 6. Oh, okay. I thought it was about the sales, bro. Cheyo. I gotta use software to counter the stick drift. Okay, teach me how to do that because I'd rather play with my blue controller. An improved Xbox PC UI is also being developed. Cool, man. Xbox has a pretty exciting 2026, and they put Forza here. We know Forza's dropping in May 15th or May 19th, whatever the day is. So that's a pretty exciting year for Xbox, man. I know they want Xbox to be dead, but I'm sorry, Xbox just won't give it to them. They won't give it to them. They want it to die, but it won't die. Well, the console sells dirt. The console sells dirt. You little young punk. The console sells.
Shut the fuck up.
You know, I'm just, you know, it's a 5 year, man. 5 year, bro. And last year was a great year also. It's unfortunate Avowed and Obsidian's Outer Wars 2 didn't do well. I mean, shit happens, but every game is not going to sell well, right? You know, hold on. Damn. I really can't spell. That's the thing. Hold on. That's the thing, though, y'all. Every game is not going to sell well. Every game is not going to sell well. The Outer Worlds 2 and Avowed. Now they say they ain't gonna make Outer Worlds 3. They're gonna do some more content, but it's not gonna be a part 3 because it just didn't move. We kind of knew the game didn't move because I was on my friend list playing it. Wasn't nobody playing that bitch. Wasn't nobody playing it. And that was multiplayer day one. That was on PlayStation day one. But Avowed, of course, that went to PlayStation later. I thought Avowed was fantastic. But every game is not going to sell, bro. Can we be real? That's just part of not just because a game comes out don't mean it's going to sell. Especially in the crowded year like last year for Xbox. It's a crowded year, bro. And there's some games people just aren't interested in, man. Unfortunately, but they still got they're still in the lab cooking. So we'll see what happens next. I don't know if they're doing an Avowed too. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But things happen. Like you look at something like Concord. Sometimes games just don't sell well, right? Sorry. Like game like Hell Is Us. I thought it was a good game. Didn't sell. Nobody gave two shits about it, bro. A game like Banishers. Fire game. My game of the year 2024, bro. Nobody gave a shit. Didn't sell. Hell, I don't think nobody playing it in Game Pass right now. This shit is in Game Pass. Ain't nobody playing it. Death Stranding 2. Didn't sell well. Let me stop. Call weed with the 5. Only in the gaming industry is selling 40 million units of console that generates billions in revenue from software services and accessories a failure. Absolutely, bro. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard my rant in the beginning of the show, Call Weed, but people treat Xbox like they're the 3DO, bro. Xbox is not the Atari Jaguar. It is not the TurboGrafx 16. That's how they try to put Xbox Series in that category, bro. Xbox Series already sold more than the original Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's more gamers, quote unquote, as far as the numbers dictate. There's more gamers now than it was back in the early 2000s and the 90s. But come on, man. We got to stop acting like Xbox is the worst selling console of all time, the Xbox Series. We got to stop that. Ben Yang with the 5. Shout out to Super Lucky's Tale. Hashtag I survived. Yo, I actually finished that game, bro. I finished Super Lucky Tale. It was probably during COVID when I finished that shit. I was just playing so many damn games during that time. Yeah, but hey, listen. 2017, bro, we had that damn Xbox One X, and we had 2 launch games. Forza Motorsport 7 and Super Lucky Tale. Yo, they roasted us for Super Lucky Tale, bro. And that wasn't even an Xbox game. But they roasted Xbox for that shit. Simple Jack with the 5. That Horizon announcement has nothing but negative comments on the video. That shit probably DOA. Most PlayStation games as a service games can't outlast Gears Pop. Yeah, that's what I said. I took a few screenshots. I tried to find some of the known ponies in the community. I found a couple. Then there's some that's always on cap 4, like J-Dub capping for. Come on, man. J Barry capping for. I mean, listen, if those guys genuinely like it, that's cool, bro. But then there's some opponents like, nah, this ain't it, fam. Listen, y'all know me. I'm not one of them guys that cap for every Xbox game. I just can't. It's just not realistic. This is not. You got to be real with yourself, man. I can't cap for every Xbox game, bro. I can't, man. Something I'm just not interested in. These Roberto Dogs with the 2. Thanks for confessing your ponyism, Dirt. Yeah, whatever, punk. Y'all see the ponyism. Oh, man. I just talked to 2 real-life pony bots. Sean and Gas, 2 real-life pony bots. I talked to the pieces of shit. Mandingo with the 5. You know what I feel, Dirt? Just ask Stacy. She'll tell you everything. From the crevice evaluation to the areola caressing. Yep. Feeling is good. We up here talking about video games and somehow he... Shout out to the homie Mandingo. Apollo Cooper with the 2. I'm going to need that new series Elite Controller, bro. Me too, fam. Me too. I can't wait for it. Persona retired. Yeah, he did. I can't wait for it, man. But yeah, Xbox has a very exciting 2026. Very exciting. I can't wait, bro. PlayStation also, I don't care about that. I thought this was interesting. Hold on, y'all. I thought this was interesting. Let me show this real quick. I hope you guys voted. Let me share this. I hope you guys voted. Punk ass Gamestop. 50. Let's do 54. So, like I said, I hope you guys voted on this poll. GameStop said, let's settle this once and for all. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Pretty much 17,000 votes, y'all. Nice chunk of votes. Xbox at 34%, PlayStation at 50%, Nintendo at 15%. Why is Nintendo so low? I know why, because most of the kids playing that shit. And they ain't on Twitter. That's why. Parents bought that shit for their kids, and their kids is not on Twitter. I hope their kids ain't on Twitter. All the adult content roaming Twitter that I may or may not partake in. So 50% to 34%. Yeah, man. Xavier said Xbox always and forever. This day is a game industry place. Nigga, you know you need to put Master Chief right there. Gaming industry. Xbox the one that's putting the games everywhere. PlayStation ain't doing shit but dropping Horizon, Gathering. What's the name of that shit? Horizon Hunter gatherings. How the fuck are they carrying the industry? This piece of shit got 88 likes. Get the fuck out of here, man. Because they selling consoles? They ain't got the games, bro. Unless you like Horizon, Dauntless Gatherings, Xbox. Yeah. Xbox. Yeah. Dreamcast. Yeah, Eternal Shaddai. Xbox. Look at this guy, Matt. I am genuinely surprised that Xbox is beating Nintendo in the polls. Why? Listen, Matt, I know you don't listen to the show, but I just told you why. Because parents bought the PlayStation, the damn Switch. And the kids are not on Twitter, man. Man. So I thought that was very interesting. Very interesting, y'all. Xbox, man, listen, man. I know we be talking shit about Xbox sometimes, like Xbox. Take up for yourselves, but Horizon Street Corner Gatherings. Hey, doggy dog, I gotta steal that, bro. Horizon Street Corner Gatherings. Yeah, man. Yeah, kids better not be on X, boy. Shit. For real. That's some funny shit. Street Corner Gatherings. That's what I'm gonna call that shit from now on, doggy dog. Thank you, bro. Yeah, so GameStop. Good old GameStop. Ain't got shit else to do. So y'all, let's go in the end of the show. Not yet, but let's talk about the consoles. Well, I'm sorry. Console sales. So we're gonna talk about Xbox console sales. Then we're gonna talk about the next gen Xbox. Then we're gonna go and get out of here because my Pistons is playing the Wizards, and that should be a W. P-Lump. That should be a damn W. Console sales. Console. So, y'all, today has been a lot of crazy shit going on by Xbox Series console sales. A lot of stuff about their console sales. And I got to share this. According to Take-Two, a total of 138 million Gen 9 consoles, PS5, PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S have been sold. How many millions will PS5 and how many Xboxes? So listen, y'all, I still don't know if Nintendo was included. Some people saying no, some people saying yes. It seemed to me the bots are saying that it wasn't included, and the ponies are saying it was included. So if we do this, 138, they announced today the PlayStation's at 92. That leaves 46 million. If it's just Xbox and PlayStation, the PlayStation sold 92. The Xbox should be at 46. Now, if they're counting the Nintendo Switch 2, subtract another 17 million, and they say Xbox is at 29. I believe Xbox is over 29. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Boomstick said, for context, based on the provided numbers, PlayStation sold nearly 88 million. They're at 92, they announced earlier. Consoles are the reported 138 million. Next generation hardware. That means Xbox has sold 50 million. But like I said, this is like before PlayStation came out and said they are at 92 million. Gaming Messiah asked Grok, the AI on Twitter, of course. Take-Two's February 2026 investor presentation confirms 138 million Gen 9 consoles sold as of December 2025. No official breakdown, but estimates from sources like VZ Charts and Statista put PS5 at 86 to 90, including December sales, implying Xbox is at 48 to 52 million. Xbox figures vary. Microsoft doesn't disclose exact numbers. This is some controversial shit. Will we ever find out the exact truth? I don't know. But like I said several times already in this podcast, can these punk ass, cross-eyed, musty ponies stop acting like Xbox is the 3DO? Stop that shit. Just because PlayStation is beating them in console sales does not mean Xbox is the worst selling console of all time. It does not mean that Xbox is the scum of the earth. The Xbox is not a Tiger handheld electronic shit. It is not. It is not the PSP Go. Damn it. It is not Intellivision or ColecoVision. Like we said, I don't know what the truth is, y'all, but we're going to run with this. Let's have some fun with this. All right. Let's have some fun with this. One Away Dragon said, let's talk Vaseline, my nigga. What?
Nigga, you never know you're going to need some Vaseline, my nigga.
You New Yorkers. You fucking New York guys. Web Dave just DM me, said, listen, Dirt. He said, hey, Dirt, this is Web Dave here. And you piece of shit, they are not including the Nintendo Switch. Yes, this is Web Dave. He said, Web Dave, this DM me said, oh, now Web Dave has a valid point now. He said, it is not including Nintendo Switch 2 because GTA 6 is not coming to the system. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's what Cheyo was trying. Let me pull up this shit to Cheyo because I didn't actually read it. Oh, shit. Web Dave, you're trying. Hey, man. You made some good points. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, where's that thing that Cheyo sent? Okay, hold on. Let me pull it. Oh, man. This Twitter is dog shit. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Oh, I can't blow it up. Damn it. I can't blow it up. Hold on. I can't even see this shit. I can't even see it. Okay, well, let me just read it for you guys. Because I don't know why I can't blow it up for some reason. It's weird because on Twitter, if I try to blow it up using control and the plus sign, it blows up the background, but not the actual picture. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, shit. All these years. And damn it. Dirt, you got to be the dumbest N-word of all time. Damn it. Something that's told me click on the fucking picture. All these years I've been, oh my God. My Detroit education has failed me once again. All these years I've been saying I know how to blow it up and all I had to do was click on the fucking picture. I'm ashamed to continue this podcast after this shit that just happened to me. I'm ashamed. Oh, I'm a piece of shit. Okay. Yeah. My Detroit education. All this time. This has been going on for 2 or 3 years. I would say, Sean, I can't blow it up, man. Just go ahead and you show the picture. And all I had to do was click on the fucking picture. Excuse my language. I'm trying not to cuss today. Oh my God. For years. Oh my God. All right. Thank you, Cheyo. Detroit education. I need to go back and get another GED. I mean, I have a high school diploma, but I don't have a GED. But maybe I need to get an extra GED or some shit. Okay. Grand Theft Auto NBA 2K, our ability to leverage opportunities on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S factors affecting our mobile business, such as player acquisition costs, the ability to maintain acceptable pricing on our games. Hey, man, what the fuck is this, Cheyo? What is this shit? I thought it had something about, come on, man. What is this shit? Well, I guess you should, because they did not mention Nintendo Switch. Okay, I got it. They did not mention Nintendo Switch. Oh, shit. They did not mention Nintendo Switch. They only mentioned PlayStation and Xbox. Okay, thank you, Cheyo. I'm still struggling with what I just realized and found out. Stupid ass. They are not mentioning the Switch, y'all. So you know what? Yeah. Yo, this has to be my last episode. Yeah, I'm slow, bro. Oh man. We're doing this live. Everything is live, bro. So it's like when I'm looking like a fool, y'all get to see it in real time. Shit. Oh man. Listen, y'all. If this is what's happening, if this is true, man, that means Xbox is doing much better than we thought, bro. Time Bigger Man defied Dirt, you POS just saved 50 million for Xbox. Just like when you said PlayStation sold 80 million last year. Hey man, come on, man. Let me cover myself. I gotta see. Listen, man, like when you get clipped, you have to CYA, bro. You have to CYA. Cover your ass. That's why if there's a rumor, I always say, or a prediction, I would say I predict, or I'm not sure, but because you got to cover your ass when you get clipped all the time, right? That's all it is, man. It's just a defense mechanism. I got to cover myself if it's not a 100% fact. That's all it is, brother. Little fella, Ray, member for 38 months. Shout out to Darkness. We act the same everywhere we are. We never code switch. We not neutrals. Hey, yo. Shout out, Gerald. Who the hell is Gerald? 108 with the 5. What's good, chat? Keep supporting the real ones that do the gaming news well. And Dirk, try to come to LA this summer. Put boots on the ground. It's time. It's time. Yeah, I said me and my wife is going to probably come, man. 108 with the 2. No sweats, biatch. Ponies have no game. Start that shit, 108. Hey, man, you New Yorkers, man. Y'all some funny dudes, man. Y'all New Yorkers some funny ass dudes, bro. So listen. If these Xbox sales are like we think it is, oh my God, bro. I don't inflate PlayStation numbers. What are you talking about? I say the numbers they come out and say. I never inflate it. What you mean facts? Xbox 49. I don't do that shit. I don't inflate PlayStation numbers. It's that they announce their numbers. Xbox don't announce their numbers anymore. That's all. I say 80 when PlayStation say 80. I say 90. They said 92 earlier today. I don't be deflating. You know what? Y'all pissing me off. How dare you? Xbox sold 27 million. Stop capping. How Sweet T, the OG, how dare you come in here with that bullshit? How Sweet T? Grid said Xbox at 60 million. Listen, they ain't gonna clip y'all. They're gonna clip me. Who in view? No, man, y'all funny, man. So y'all said I be giving the PlayStation numbers BBL. Stop it. You get mad when we say shipped. I can't believe y'all accusing me of these things right now. Xbox 40. Now, how are you accusing me of this? I thought we was cool, bro. You accusing me of this bullshit, man. This hurts. This hurts. Hey, Sweet T the OG, man. Come on. I try to be nice to your ass, but you getting out of line now. Amit, get his punk ass out of here. Thank you, Amit. See, the first line I let slide. I was laughing with him, but then he said, EBT pass. Get your ass out of here. Talking about EBT pass, but that shit that PlayStation dropped today. Shit, that's some Wick card shit. That's Wick. 108 with the 5. If Dirt wore yellow glasses, he would be the opposite color of Minions. I can't believe this shit. Just for not, you know what? Game trailers just with the 2. So Xbox sold 45 million. So exclusives don't sell consoles. Listen, hey, let's just keep on going up. 45, 46, 48, 49, 50 million. Yeah, but shout out to Xbox, man. Shout out to Xbox. Last thing, bro. And then we're gonna get out of here. Next gen Xbox, man. Let me get to the let me get to the what the fuck is that? Next gen Xbox. So I don't know if you guys saw the Switch 2 in the United States. Like the Switch 2 only did really well in Japan this past holiday. Even the PlayStation beat them. It's crazy. Anyway, that's the do you give us your topic for Monday. 10. Let's go for 11. So last topic, y'all did. I'm gonna get out here and go watch some Pistons beat that punk ass Washington Wizards. Next gen Xbox on track to launch in 2027, says AMD. Development of Microsoft next gen console featuring an AMD semi-custom SoC is progressing well to support launch in 2027. Now, this we've talked about this. We've kind of known this. No, I mean not for a fact, but we kind of heard this rumor that it's dropping in 2027. Now, let's be real, man. Xbox needs to distance itself from PlayStation. Now, I have been on the record saying I don't know if this will hit the same way the Xbox 360 generation did, and I don't think it will because every game will still be cross-generation. But when Phil Spencer, the story that we told all the time, when Paris asked Phil Spencer, what is going to differentiate your hardware from others, especially when your games are everywhere? Why would somebody buy this console as opposed to another? And Phil Spencer said, we believe the hardware will pretty much do the talking. I'm curious to see what it's going to be. Now, we understand and we know about the hybrid. It's really a PC. According to Jez Corden, it's really a PC. Treat it like a console in a box, like, Steam machine, we'll see. But this is going to be some interesting shit. Now, what if PlayStation really don't come out to 2029? I can't imagine PlayStation really giving Xbox this head start, this big of a head start, unless they just don't look at Xbox as competition anymore, because the Xbox hardware might not be competition for them, or maybe Xbox isn't competition because they put their games on their platform. I don't know. But if that hardware is going to do what we think it's going to do, we're going to be able to play PlayStation games on it day one. Whenever they come to Steam, we're going to be able to play Xbox games on it, obviously. Epic, hell, where's that at? Epic already saying, where is it at? Epic, I just saw this shit. Epic. Shit, where is that? Epic wants to bring its store to the next gen Xbox, says Epic VP. We've been talking to the folks at Microsoft. They're going to change the game again, bro. This is what Xbox does. We talked about how PC is growing like crazy, bro. Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two, he said, there's no doubt that PC has become a growing part of what was once the console business. Strauss Zelnick is saying this shit. This isn't Sean 786 saying this. Strauss Zelnick, the man, the CEO that runs Rockstar, he's saying this shit. And he said, and I do believe the distribution is opening up. Y'all. Bobby Lashley. Y'all. This is why Xbox is doing what they're doing. We've said this so many times. We repeat ourselves. I'm sorry for keep on repeating myself saying we repeat ourselves, but Xbox understands, bro. They know PC is growing more on the consoles. I saw somebody when they announced the PlayStation 2 numbers. I'm sorry, the PlayStation 5 numbers. I saw somebody say, and people say consoles ain't growing. It still is not beating the PS4 in the same lifespan. It's similar to the PS4, but it's not growing. It's not, it hasn't surpassed the PS4. That's not growth. That's the same people buying the same shit. Listen, man. The next gen Xbox is going to do just that. Now, we question the price. Is it going to be 1,000? Is it going to be 800? I don't know. I'm thinking minimum 800. Us hardcore, everybody in this chat, I know y'all gonna buy it. I know I'm buying it. I know Sean gonna be on the street corners and he gonna buy it. I think he on the street corners right now. But I think it's a cap on users. It's a cap on users. But the thing is this, bro. Notice what he said, what Strauss Zelnick said. There is no doubt that PC has become a growing part of what was once the console business. He can't say it any clearer than that, y'all. While consoles are still there and we'll still support them, they're not growing like PC is. Strauss Zelnick said it right there, y'all. So Xbox said, let's make a hybrid, bro. Let's not do another traditional console because our traditional consoles aren't really, selling as well as PlayStation and Nintendo. But you know what is selling? PC. How about that intimidated gamer that doesn't want to get a PC because they're intimidated? Well, we have a console that's slash PC. Now, I know what you're thinking, Dirt, but what about the Steam machine? What about it? Does the Steam machine have Game Pass? I know they got most of Xbox games, but do they have Game Pass? Can the Steam machine play all them old Xbox games, man? These are valid questions. So at the end of the day, man, I think Xbox has a plan. I'm curious to see how the console looks, to see the features of the console, to see the price of the console. I don't know if we'll find out those things this year, but we'll definitely find out something soon, y'all. And one more thing. This is more confirmation that Microsoft is doing another console. How many ponies ran out there? Oh, they're not doing any more consoles. Mom, this is over. Phil Spencer is retiring at the Game Awards, and they're not doing any more consoles. The Xbox Series X and S is their last console. You might see a compact Xbox next year, but that's about it. Phil Spencer was my hero. Oh, I miss him so much. Phil, I'm sorry. Do you know one time we ran out of jelly and I used one of Phil Spencer boogers for my toast? Oh, man. Stupid shit. Let me get these supers, y'all. Which is up right now. Oh, shit. Yeah. P-Lump with the 2. AI can't lie. Xbox sold between 48 and 52. AI can't lie. Yeah, but it be wrong sometimes. Like a mother apple, but yeah, bro. If that's true, that's crazy, bro. 108 with the 5. Ponies love those EBT Jim Ryan cards sliding between their cheeks. So Game Pass. So says Game Pass. So brother, kiss my Converse. Sucker. Kiss him. Talk that shit 108. Looney Boy the 5. Half of PlayStation 4 users haven't upgraded to current gen. Next gen Xbox 2027 will be a generational leap for them. Dirt. Left my ass up. They not gonna wait on PS6 2030. Interesting, man. We'll see. Hope so, bro. Apollo Cooper the 2. Pistons moving different, bro. My Bulls, man. Bulls, they about to reboot, bro. They about to rebuild. P-Lump with the 2. Numbers don't lie unless they're Sony numbers. Talk that shit. Thank you, man. Yeah, but it's an interesting time, man. This year is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, bro. A lot of good games, a lot of information about next gen Xbox. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, bro. All right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here, man. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. Apollo Cooper the 5. GTA 5 still popping because of mods on PC. Rockstar spent $2 billion on GTA. They gonna want that ROI day one. GTA 6 online finna be something different. Xbox gonna jump in. Yeah, that shit is gonna be something different, bro. 13-6. Bro, it's too early, bro. You can't brag about a score that early, bro. If you watch the NBA, you can never brag about a team being up that early. All right, y'all. See you guys later, man. Love you guys, and see y'all on TTS tomorrow. You POSs. I'm out, y'all. Peace out. Peace out, N-words.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
What you ain't gonna do is sit up here call me BB Winans and Daryl Armstrong. And who the hell called me Royce Keys? Who in the, you WWE watching ass niggas? He just debuted last week. You can call me Zach, you can call me Royce Keys, but he just debuted last week. Show enough. Noob style. But you don't call me no damn noob style bot. Old and Polynese. I'm tired of this shit. And General Spar, you the last thing will call me BB Winans. Forrest Whitaker Jr. Stop it. Victor will call me Tom Brady. Now, what kind of sense does that make? I don't have to deal with this shit. Who I like in the Super Bowl, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm out of here, man. Pieces of trash. How dare you hurt my damn feelings like this? Nigga!